Do your eyes glaze over at the metric bolt choices? It can be confusing, especially if you're not used to ordering metric parts. Let's look at the meaning of some common terms in the world of boltology. Bolts have different heads that identify their use for different applications. Hex bolts, for instance, are bolts that have a hexagonal or six-sided shape to their head. These bolts may have threads extending either halfway or all the way down the shaft and generally require nuts and washers to hold themselves in place. Flange bolts are instantly identifiable by a flat flange that resembles a washer peeking out from underneath the head, but is actually part of the head itself. The flange grips onto the substrate and distributes the clamping force across it just as washers would, saving you the need for a separate washer. We assign measurements to metric bolts by identifying our bolts with the letter M for metric, followed by a pair of numbers. The number immediately following the M indicates the diameter of the bolt in millimeters, and the next number, usually expressed in decimal notation, indicates the pitch or length of the threads, also in millimeters. You'll also see a description indicating the material used, such as stainless steel, or A2 for steel in general. Sometimes it simply says brass, nylon, etc. If you're less than 100% certain about which metric bolts or other fasteners to order through the Mr. Metric online store, save yourself some potential buyer's remorse and contact Mr. Metric with any questions you may have. Mr. Metric can help you make the right choice every time.